last night. We were outplayed by Wolves, and we thought that this is going to be a more open game, something that we will be happy, because it's a Saturday night, and they put on that performance. What in the hell kind of performance was that? To be really honest, I actually almost fell asleep halfway through the game because there wasn't any enthusiasm, there wasn't any energy, there wasn't anything in that performance last night. And we were supposed to be like taking a step forward. I think we're taking a step backward, or maybe 2-3 steps backward. It's horrible. It's a horrible performance from our players last night. The midfield was not doing anything. Our wingers was not doing anything. Rashford looks like he don't want to be up there as a number 9. Luke Shaw is starting to show why Mourinho actually said that he doesn't have his brains. AWB, he's just not performing like how he did last game. Is it because of other people? Or is he also same thing, inconsistent? Which prompted us, last season during the first half that, should he go, should he not go? And we thought that, there's a renaissance in him, but he didn't put in any performance. Tell me which player last night put in any performance. I think besides Onana, no one. Anthony hit the pole once. That's the only thing he did. Losing the ball, complaining, can't even get past dribble against any player. Garnacho I don't know what happened to him. Should he start? Should he not start? He seems to be making all the wrong decisions. Okay, I don't want to be talking this by myself. I want to get Cousin Roy in as well to join me, and let's just talk about this game together, man.
Lisa, I've been saying.
I think your mic is off. Yeah.
Oh, mic is off?
Yeah, it's on. It's good.
Look, I've been saying it's Rachel Riley's fault. The reason Manchester United lost is Rachel Riley's fault. Boss agrees. Look, man, we didn't do it. Look, the team was perfect. We have the best transfer window. We got the best players in. We've been earmarking players like Mount for a year because, he's going to come and, revolutionize the team, like how he revolutionized the game yesterday. I mean, I thought it was a brand new style or way of playing, man. It was the going there and be a Trash Adams style of play. I think that's what they were teaching at Chelsea. Maybe the Chelsea fellas were smart. They probably saw this soon. That's why they say, what, sell him to those idiots, in Manchester. Sell him to the guys, Manchester by the sea. With a nostalgic story where Mount will come back to Chelsea and score 3 goals. Hey, look, man, like there was the word for it is, and I've seen everyone also come surmise it towards the end is there's no cohesion between anyone.
Yep.
What the fuck is going on? I'm like, like the best player yesterday was actually Onana.
Yep.
And I hate fucking saying that. I hate saying it because, I'm not fully down with the guy, but man, his long range passes, that one, towards the left side, that was brilliant.
Yep.
The coming out and keeping the ball far up there was brilliant. But no one, the front 4, front 5, front 6 didn't do jack shit with it.
Yep.
Like Garnacho in that first half should have, he's trying to find his range and all that. I get it, but I think he's thinking too selfishly lately. I think the competition is so high, he gets the ball, he should pass, he don't pass, he should think. Decisions were all wrong. How come the Spurs players were more confident than us? Why is it that we came? Go.
I know we were talking about it. We get a lot of new players coming in, trying to get used to the system. Come on, Spurs. It was how many new players they have in that team yesterday? I think there are at least 3 to 4 new players. They have a new coach. They just lost one of their star players, and they outplayed us. I don't even know half the players. Yesterday when they announced that the lineup for Spurs. Like for example, I never heard of Vicario before. Only until yesterday, I know that he's an Italian international. I thought he was some South American player. Who's that Porro fella? I don't even know who is he.
Never heard. And he should have gotten a fucking card for the tackle on Bruno.
Their entire defense is new. Totally new. Porro, Romero. Now I'm looking at the list. Van, Udogi, Dongi. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Udogi. Sa. Even Madison is new.
Yeah. So the thing is, bro, like look at it, like the same team from the first game, right? Which played like shit. And I remember saying before this in the preview, I said we should probably keep Garnacho because of the confidence thing.
Mhm.
Hopefully they work something out. What the fuck did they work out? Actually, I'm trying to wonder. Like, did
There's
you
nothing.
see at certain times they kept putting crosses into the box? I'm thinking, wait, who the fuck you think is in the box where you put these kind of crosses in? You think Ronaldo was there? You got Rashford, man. Come on. And then we hit the post with Anthony. It was a nice shot. He had to try. No
Mhm.
one was trying anything. Hit the post. Okay, unlucky. The first goal from Spurs, I got to give it up to them. Again, it was a fucking deflected
Yep.
thingy, and then the fella just came and rimbat Maso. A bit unlucky, but we had our chances here and there. But most of it were not clear chances. Do you remember the two chips over the defense and the header? First
Yep.
one, Rashford, the chip one. The first one, Rashford went and headed above, and then Bruno had one clear
Open.
header and get it. And after that, after Bruno missed that, 2-3 minutes later, he's shouting at Michael Oliver, and then he gets a yellow card. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying now, bro? The watching that whole sequence, I'm wondering, what the fuck did you all practice in preseason?
Mhm.
Isn't this some things like I noticed in the Wolves and Spurs game, the intensity in Wolves and Spurs seems so much more than us. Number one, number
Mhm.
two, that tells me that when Ten Hag keeps saying, "Oh, he's doing good in practice, he's doing good in practice," are we practicing with 16-year-olds all softer? Are the players that we're training against all youngsters that aren't pushing these guys up? Because, oh, don't hurt the players, don't go too hard. Last time, Alex Ferguson's time when they go training, they're killing each other, man.
Yep.
Rooney coming with injury reports like, what? Rooney got a gash in his fucking head, got a gash in his thigh. Why? From training. Darren, he went in and that,
Vidic actually did a tackle,
this, that. Oh,
almost broke
yeah,
the fella's leg.
all kinds of stories, right, bro? How intense is our training now? I'm wondering if the other teams are more intense than us. The other teams are covering better, other teams are running back better. Bisuma his positioning was A class.
Mhm.
And I think some of us have forgotten that Bisuma was one of the guys they were trying to get last season. But before we pulled the trigger, Spurs pulled the trigger. Look
Mm.
how well he played yesterday. Fuck, he played, like, dare I say, better than Casemiro, better
Yep.
than Mount, better than Bruno.
All three into one.
His tackling was so nice. So
Yep.
few
And
things went against him.
physicality itself, his
It's so good.
physicality itself, he outmuscled all three of them. All three of them.
It's like every time our player got the ball, Bisuma is there to quickly go and counter tackle and take the ball away from them. Our guys didn't seem to be like iffy here, there, here, there. The only thing nice yesterday was seeing how well we played from the back.
Yep.
Like, holy shit, bro. FC24, bro.
Mhm.
Nice, huh? Onana, the pass,
Passing,
like, his passes were so crisp, man.
and you
You know
can
what I'm
see
saying?
there's no stress in the back at all
True
when
that.
passing.
Actually, that's true. The
All
boy
three.
was very
Yeah.
calm. So that was some nice things I was seeing.
Yep.
But like you, I also was struggling to sum it all up to figure out like how to put it. But I tell you, that's why I love my man Roy Keane, man. The moment he said we are the new
Mhm.
Spurs, I think he nailed it.
That hurts,
It's
man.
easy to beat
Yeah.
us. Nobody's scared really.
Yep.
I thought coming into the season, I told you from the beginning, we're going to struggle to finish top four.
Mm.
I thought coming in, we be ready. But you tell me now that I put all this in front of you, what did you think? Like
Totally not.
where was the intensity?
You know,
Let me take a break.
I thought during the
I'm losing
preseason
my
when they,
head.
I mean during the preseason when we lost all the games, right? We won against Arsenal. Then after that, we went to the US. We lost to Wrexham. We lost to Real Madrid. We lost to Dortmund. Who else did we lose to? I can't remember. There's so many players. I mean, so many teams that we lost. So I thought that time because the team is just getting back together. Maybe the game against what you call that Wrexham because we are fielding our youth team against Real Madrid. There was like half here, half there. Some of the players are not back yet. Against Dortmund, okay, the player just come back. We are losing it. But the thing is, it looks like it's becoming a trend. Even against Lons, the time when we play against them, the first half we were being outmuscled and outplayed.
Mm.
And now that form and that whole situation has been carried over to this new season already. And I thought, no, maybe that was just testing out. They were saying, right, all the press release by the club itself, oh no, this is a learning curve. It's good. They go through this kind of situation. Fuck, man. I mean, during preseason, yes lah, but don't do it lah during the season. And now it's happening again. And we were lucky to beat Wolves last week, but this week we are fully exposed by a slightly better team. But I wouldn't say even better team. They are not even a good team at the moment.
Benny McCarthy not teaching these guys how to hit the ball. If you are practicing that thing to chip over the defender, working
Mhm.
on your timing and all that, how do we not even get the ball on target, bro? I just
Exactly.
two clear chances
And
and
against a defense that have just played together this season.
yeah, see that. And it's Rachel Riley's fault. And I'm also like I was looking at some of the setup play for the long range shots. Even though they were there, they weren't taken well.
Yeah.
And I'm still wondering, Rashford down that middle there, that whole like 60 minutes he was there. I don't think he really did much.
Mhm.
Second half, he drifted a little bit to the right. Then I saw that speed coming in. I was thinking, if Ten Hag saw that on the sideline, shouldn't he have just call an audible and maybe switch something up
Yeah.
at that point? Maybe let him challenge that Spurs left back, take him
Mhm.
on, since Anthony was, I think it was okay. He was taking, look, man, let me just sidetrack a bit. Anyone want to taro Anthony? Let me just say, his first touch is the best in the entire club. In my opinion, lah. Anthony's first touch is way better than Rashford. Rashford always got that heavy foot. You
Yep.
know what I mean? So first touch, a good first touch means even if the ball comes to you, a bad ball, a heavy ball, a bouncy ball, you're still able to hold it like Baba. Not all the balls went to him perfectly. You know what I'm saying? He had an incredible touch. Anthony is the best. Look how many times the ball landed at him. Split second, he had it under control and then he could move. Whereas Rashford still had that problem. When he drifted a bit to the right, I felt that was the point we should have played him on the right and switched something up, but he didn't. Now, is this Eddie Ten Hag's fault?
But do you think Anthony had a good game yesterday?
I think a decent game. Who else? I mean, who else was creating chances, bro? I know people like to jump in on Anthony because they keep thinking about the price tag. I'm putting that out. I'm not bothered with the price tag because it's inflated as fuck. But for me, he's the only. Yesterday, he was the only fellow who was trying to do something, and he actually hit the goddamn post.
That I give it to him.
It's a defensive midfielder and a defender. Okay, now you can
No,
now.
that I give it to him. But I mean, that's the only thing I actually really see him doing. I mean, like you say, he tried, he put in his effort, but that was the only thing that I see him do.
That's
I
what he's
mean,
supposed to do.
but I mean, he couldn't even beat any players.
Of
And
course he
I
did.
haven't, no,
Of
no,
course he
no, no,
did.
no.
Of course he did.
How many times he tried to go past the players, he lost the ball.
Not many. Not many. He still was able to at least bring the ball, advance the ball up to the top.
But it's ineffective. I don't see him putting in that final third. That killer ball. Because the thing is, we're gonna end up being end up going to be like Iron Robin, just a one trick guy. I don't want him to be that. I really hope that he could do something more. But it looks like everyone is predicting. I mean, it's easy. I mean, it's so easily predictable now that everyone knows how to block against him. That's the thing. And I have to agree with you. Yesterday he put in the effort. You can see that he's trying. He's so frustrated. He's very frustrated because nothing is happening yesterday. But I think he have to put in a little bit more effort, I feel, or he had to do something more different to avoid being so predictable. Because everyone know he's going to cut to the left, he's going to shoot. Maybe he can cut to the right. Maybe he can, do a fake or two or something like that. Add some more armory into his thing. You see, I barely see him. I mean, he does do some nice passes, but
Okay, look,
no impact. There's no impact in the final third. What I see
I
yesterday.
completely disagree.
Mhm.
100% disagree with you. He is one of the fellows who has no problems and no fear when he takes on a defender. Right now, the only fellows who are trying to take on defenders well are these two wingers, Garnacho and Anthony. Because the middle, no one is trying to take on anybody because they're all trying to run around, trying to defend. Bruno is the playmaker. So when they pass him the ball, the wingers have to run. He has to distribute the ball to them. Now go, get some space, get into areas, pass the ball. I only like Garnacho didn't have any. Garnacho had one shot on goal, I think, which was a rubbish shot.
Yeah, Garnacho is another one.
You have the stats, right? Can check and see. Compared to Garnacho and Anthony, you can see maybe who had the most shots. I'm recalling from this one.
Okay.
So same number of shots on goal.
3-on-3. Yeah.
I see. So, like, it's very easy for the fan base to throw everything on Anthony, because they expect so much from him. Because when he came in, the impact was crazy. About 7 goals in 10 games.
You want to share the screen as well?
Until now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are looking at.
Okay, let me deselect all. Okay. You can see Anthony Garnacho. This for shots.
3 and 3, nice. Okay, let's see dribbles.
Dribbles. Let's just not think all. Anthony 3, Garnacho 2, Rashford 3.
Okay, these are successful dribble.
Sancho 5.
That's it lah. I don't want to see defensive because this matter. Okay, nice. Okay, so almost the same, huh? Pretty ineffective. Hey, wait, compared to the other guys?
Come in. The other
let's see here. Who 5, 3, and Udogi got 6. Oh my goodness. See the shots. Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. What's up, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about the game, man? Sag of 5, man. Holy shit.
5.
Casemiro, because he had a
Really,
header
that
on
fella was
goal.
wrecking everything.
Casemiro got a header on goal. Fernandez, okay.
Yeah, Casemiro and Varane, they were very effective. I mean, Casemiro, I give it to him. His late run into the box is very good.
Okay. So now, quickly on this Anthony things. Okay, so you feel the problem with the team yesterday was Anthony was not putting enough.
I
One
won't
of
put
it.
one of it. I feel that he could have done a bit more better, give it
Okay.
a bit more options lah for
Okay,
himself
right.
to go
What
left or
else?
right.
Mm.
I mean, for a
Any
winger,
other?
that's the only thing. I mean, others as in other players,
Mm.
I mean, the whole team played like shit lah yesterday, except Onana.
Okay,
Even
I
Wan
think
Bissaka played like shit. Shaw was
really.
horrible. Yeah,
How
yeah,
come
yeah.
everyone? Why one Bisaka?
No, I mean, compared to the Wolves game yesterday, he was bad. I think it's overall as a team, he could not. Sorry, was something on my finger. Okay, overall as a team, it kind of impacted his gameplay as well. So I feel yesterday the whole team actually was let down. He didn't really have a solid game yesterday. Going up front, he wasn't that effective compared to when he was playing against Wolves. Yesterday was very quiet. It was a very quiet game. That's why he was taken off how many minutes? He was taken off
65, I think 63.
around 66 minutes.
I don't know. I feel like we watched two different games. I feel like we watching two different games. Like I thought Aaron Bissaka had a fantastic game because there were several chances where when Spurs fellas were just dominating our outside our D box, and then boom, he came and made a sliding tackle against a Madison shot. Then there was another one also, they got an attack. Again, he was the one who got the sliding tackle and saved the shot. That means the shot before it went towards the goal. So I don't know, man. I feel about this guy. I don't agree, lah. I think Aaron Bissaka was one of the better players yesterday. Onana, I said, I think probably got to take the best player this
Mhm.
one for us. Garnacho again wasn't there. Bruno was always putting in a shift, so and so. And and I think another problem for me was I don't know where Casemiro was also. I think here and there, I know he was doing a little bit of defensive work, and Manchester United were trying to build from the back and try to get the ball up front. But that midfield there for me, that midfield there was where the problem was, and I
Yes,
felt Aaron Wan-Bissaka was saving. Hey guys, thank you all so much for tuning me. I
100%
let me
agree
all
with you,
know.
man.
Let me all know what you all think, man. Today is a great one. We're both not on the same page. We're totally like disagreeing with each other. I fucking love it because this is a score that none of us expected should happen. Come on, man. Now I did say that I think we're going to let in a goal. Things didn't really look that steady in that first game, and I said when the
Mhm.
moment that first goal, how slightly I felt vindicated. I was like, I wanted to go and brag on social media and all that. I said, never mind, let me slow down a little bit.
Mhm.
However, I thought we would still be able to come back. Now, both of us are here trying to figure out where the fault was yesterday. But the whole thing started with me asking you, what should Eric Ten Hag take some blame or not for the result yesterday?
Yeah,
Let
definitely.
me know what you all think in the chat, guys.
Mhm. I think he should be taking all the blame. Because the thing is, you know that the team is not performing well, and you've been saying about performance, 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 performance. The match against Wolves, the performance was bad. Like for example, Ganacho performance bad. Take him off. I mean, wreck his confidence. He's how old? Like 19. Come on, lah, please, lah. You got to learn, lah. These are things, you don't perform, you don't play. That's it. You perform like what you did last season. Oh, you perform, there you play. So he needs to learn. And I think I don't know whether Sancho's confidence is still there, his mind is still there or not. Maybe that's why Ten Hag don't really trust him to play. I don't know. Why is he not starting Sancho? You see, he came in yesterday. If you look at the stats again, right? He came in yesterday. Sancho was the one that the most dribbles. He was trying the best. 5 dribbles.
Well,
So
we're already down at that point,
yeah.
so he's going
So
to attack a lot.
so
It's
yeah. So
kind of
yeah.
lopsided also, that one, because that time
So
we were playing so open.
mhm. So I think Ten Hag has a certain level of area to be blamed as well in terms of tactical.
I don't think Ten Hag should take the blame because I asked you, 'cause I'm seeing some of these fellas online also trying to get at Ten Hag. I'm thinking, I mean, he put the
Certain level.
faith in the
Yeah.
he put the faith in the team. What I think maybe he could have done was when he saw things not working out, maybe try and change it up a bit. But we got nobody else who can play in that front and except Anthony Martial, and he only threw him when he was 2-0. And the 2-0 is a fucking own goal.
I mean, I don't blame
My
him for
boy
bringing him late lah,
Lisandro.
because the guy just came back. So I think he don't want to risk getting him
We're
injured
already
again.
down, bro. Should I brought him in? My
Mm.
point is, when Rashford was playing more on the right, when he said, "Man, I'm doing nothing here. I'm angsty. Let me go out a bit." Oh, I was like, "Hey, damn, he's attacking and taking the ball." Once you see something like that, you see the ball still has, the boy has so much energy. He hardly was getting the ball in the middle. My thinking was, you got this guy that you finally brought in, put him in lah. That's my thing lah. Anyway, on the Ten Hag thinking, perhaps right now, we are seeing his weaknesses. You We can all say the club didn't get him the player he wanted. Then what the fuck happened with Rasmus Højlund? We brought him and now he's injured.
Mm-hmm.
But right, he should be starting there. So both the guys on the wings can be one knockdown, nail down player in Marcus Rashford, and then you put whoever you want, Anthony ga, Garnacho ga, or Sancho ga, whoever the fuck you want.
Do you think Ganacho has a confidence issue this season?
I think Garnacho is trying to do what, too much. I think his idol is Ronaldo and all this shit.
He's trying
Ronaldo
too
when
hard,
his
lah.
age, he was Ronaldo. That's a good question actually. When Ronaldo was doing all this shit, I see him try too hard. When there are three guys in front of you in the D box, and you got I think it was Bruno, Mount, and then of course on the far side, Rashford was inside the box, and the far side was Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the ball should have come in a bit sooner, but then he tried to go inside a bit to try and take a shot.
Yes.
Like you said earlier, some of the shots were predictable. Actually, I remember also Rashford also took too many predictable shots, didn't he? Either they were too early, too speculative, not so sure, and we
Speculative is the word. There's a lot
ah
of speculative shot yesterday. Everyone was
ah
just trying to whack, Even I think there's one moment also where Casemiro did that one shot, right? He
yeah,
just test,
it
just
just
whack.
he hit the ground first. It's all like so tame shot. It's
Yeah.
like you look at the City game, when they take shots, like 100%. 100%, 100%. I know it's going to go towards the goal. 100%. I pick my spot. 100%. I was thought Chuba try, boom, kala kala, boom. Then
Make
we
it so
go.
easy for the goalkeeper.
Ah,
So easy, all straight to him,
you guys think
That's the
like
frustrating part.
you guys think what's like I see Matt also say he thinks Anthony and Garnacho both have made poor decision making. I'm just one again I have to go back to I'm still wondering what else could maybe some decisions didn't work. What about it was the whole approach to how he ended up there and us trying to put crosses in for Rashford to hit. And when we had our chances, we didn't fucking take them. Die lah like this.
Yep.
He should probably take the blame. He's the manager. Yeah, I know. That's why I was thinking yesterday. I was just watching. I said, bro, have some courage. Do something different now. You're fucking losing to Spurs, bro.
Yep. Throw the kitchen sink, man.
So should we now buy new players and should we go crazy and rush and we got 10 days.
I mean, for me, I think he should not jump into anything. If not, we're going to end up getting another Fellaini. We're going to end up getting another Alexis Sanchez. We're going to end up getting a lot of players that we don't want. And then I mean, get the players that we think we want and ended up don't want. And then after that, finding it very difficult to get rid of them. He have to do what he did when we lost to Bournemouth last season.
Run 13 kilometers?
Whatever lah. Run ke, push up ke, slap each other. I don't know. I don't care. But they have to really relook into the whole thing and see how we can come up again, because we're playing against Forest next week. And if we lose to Forest, and Forest is I think at the moment that they did quite a decent job last season too. Everyone thought they were going to go down. They stayed up. They played rather well. Oh wow, I'm hearing music.
Oh shit! I pressed the right thing.
Intermission.
There's music options suddenly.
To lighten up the mood. So he better well do something to bump up the players. Against Forest, if we're going to lose or we're going to have a lousy game again like what we see last night, I don't think we're going to end the season well.
Did you listen to that ominous omen?
It's like when we play Dead by Daylight, the killer is nearby.
Nearby.
Yeah. And it feels like that now for
This
Man United.
is not the kind of music we need to play in the Manchester United bedroom. We need to wake them the fuck up. We need to play some Metallica.
Yeah. What do you think we should do? That Hawk should do for this thing, for against Forest, to prepare against Forest?
Yeah, I know, Matthew. We can't buy until we sell. Yeah, that's not a problem. We get. I think the first thing he needs to do is move Rashford to the side. Figure out who else can play in that middle there instead of him. I don't think he'll take Mount out because there'll be pressure from the club. But I think, honestly, I want him to try and rest Casemiro, for a game.
But by the looks of
But
it, I
I'm
don't think
worried.
so.
I
We
don't think he will do it.
mhm.
I think in the first thing he needs to do is he can keep the back four. I think they're okay. No need to change. But I think the midfield needs to change something to somebody else. If these two guys are not playing that well now, put back Casemiro and Ericsson for a game. All right,
Actually, you notice when Ericsson came in, the dynamics changed a little bit.
his passing was better, right?
Yes, there were more long diagonal passes. The midfield seems to be a bit more stable. There's structure. With
Mm,
Mount there was no structure. There's nothing.
mm,
I don't know whether he's playing higher up, he's playing lower down. I mean,
yeah,
remember we did that analysis few weeks back about how Mount can actually change the team.
yeah.
I don't know whether
I mean, that's why I
there's
was talking
something.
to
Yeah.
that's why I was talking to Sir Alex just now earlier while we're
Mhm,
having tea, and I asked him. I said, Mount is not really worked out in the first two games. He said, sometimes that midfield guy like Carrick, like he always used to say about Michael Carrick, he needs like half a season to get his gears running.
mhm,
I felt the same about Rashford watching the game yesterday. I felt like the sharpness from the last season is not there here.
mhm.
Maybe he hasn't had enough games under his belt, which is I think probably true lah. And he's not like I've always said he's not super world class like Bruno, so he cannot just come in and make a difference. I'm seeing that. That's why I'd rather him be on the side, kind of attack a little bit. Maybe change up both the midfield since he's not really working out so much now. Or have an honest chat and ask them, hey man, you're all not really working out. I'll give you one more chance, or I'm going to put Ericsson and Casemiro back inside. Bruno in the front, up to you. Like I still want Anthony to play on the right, but the
Mhm.
left, maybe now I'm with you. I think put Sancho in.
Yep.
I'm worried about how it affects Garnacho's confidence, but I need points. I don't want to go and play with Arsenal with 2 losses under our belt.
Mhm.
Fuck, that'll be 3 there. So yeah, put Sancho in, put Rashford on the right, figure out who you want to play in the middle, change both the midfield, keep the back four.
There
That's
wasn't,
how.
and yeah, you've noticed there's no fluidity. I want to see the fluidity yesterday. The front three keep rotating. Garnacho suddenly go to the right, Anthony goes to the left, or Rashford go to the left. Then you push Anthony to the center a little bit. I don't see that.
We were looking for goals all like from chip behind the goal defender, set pieces,
It's
but we
all
didn't take advantage of
predictable.
it.
It's all very predictable.
Need that one killer up front there who can be a good finisher, who can go for those balls rather than
Mhm.
suddenly Bruno finding himself in front of the goal, cannot hit header, or which was a cross from Shaw, or Rashford from a cross from Bruno, and then straight highlight.com. The shots that the goalkeeper saved, the headers that were going towards goal, they weren't really difficult. Like my screen, the commentator was saying, the guy is putting on a show. He can just put
Mhm.
his hand up there, but his legs are all flying everywhere. Oh shit! Look at that save! But actually went straight to him. It wasn't even at an angle, and it wasn't low enough to attack. So quality wise, that shit wasn't there. I'm pained, man, because again now we're going into the season
Mhm.
like a fucking patchwork team when we should have been ready and set to start this fucking season.
Yep.
Now when we lose like this, more things you start to come into my mind where it's the sale problem not happening, the lateness, cannot sell McTominay and all these fellas. Maguire still there, and then Amrabat is waiting. So now I got so many questions. Like I was asking earlier, like should we quickly buy? But we say we cannot buy if we don't sell. Actually, I think we can still buy. Put the guys on the ice, and then in January try to get a cheap price, something like that lah. But we
Mhm.
only got 10 days, so I'm lost.
I mean, anything can happen in 10 days. I really hope something happens, lah.
Me too lah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think yesterday also the Martinez didn't really have a very good game, but compared to his usual standards. He felt a little bit like I don't you know I it's like just something is missing there.
Mm,
I don't know how to explain. It's
mm.
just that he's not his usual self. His tackles were a lot of them are a little bit more late compared to last time. He somehow felt a bit
Did
off.
something happen?
I don't know. Even you see when he plays like that, it kind of impacted Luke Shaw as well. So Luke Shaw also was like all over the place yesterday. You notice our left side of defense was all over the place. They were attacking on the left side.
The first goal was their fault. The second goal, right, was so
Yeah,
empty.
the
My God, like, yo, where's this
Kulusevski was
fella?
running. I
Yeah,
was like,
so
why
empty,
is
man.
Luke
The
Shaw
fuck?
doing so far in front? And Luke Shaw looks to be like, out of breath a lot of times when
Ah,
cameras zoom to him.
like, yo, bro, come on, man. The fuck?
Yeah.
And then Matt said change the 11, the midfield there, correct. Put the front three and bring Scotty. Scotty,
I don't know, that one.
it
That one I have questions as well.
seemed like he put him in fucking cold storage already, Scott McTominay. And then when we lose like this, now everyone talking, oh, Fred is not there. or say Roy Keane's not there, or Brian Robson is not there. Fuck, I so like pening. Yeah, thinking, telling Junsun. So Junsun asked me, so, hey, so what you talk about? I said, fuck, man, I still don't know. I said, just let's go and
yeah,
just
that's
talk. And
yeah,
it's good. It's good that we
yeah,
cannot be fucking agreeing with each other every
yeah, yeah,
week.
yeah,
Today we
yeah.
disagree and see. Because we all went in there thinking that the team is going to play in a certain way, and
Yep.
we all don't know what the fuck is going on. We're looking at it. He's seeing one way, I'm seeing it another way. I love it. Look, man, we are in deep doo doo, and it's fucking Rachel Riley's fault.
There's too
I don't
many
give
shit
a shit.
out of
All the
football.
you look at the stats when Junson bring up the stats. Junson bring up the thing again. Bring up Rachel Riley
Uh,
stats. Hold on, let me show you Rachel Riley stats. Okay,
hold on, hold on.
it's godlike. Like she played in both teams 90 minutes. Okay, let me show you. Click Rachel Riley stats, bro. Wow, fuck, man. Check it out, bro. She made passes for the red team and the blue team. Fuck. Fuck. Rachel Riley's touches 717 plus 616. She had 1,000 touches. It's a world record, man. She's like the best fucking player in the world. You know, she should be the
That's
one
all her,
playing.
man. That's all
No,
her on
that's
the map.
all Rachel Riley stats. Ladies and gentlemen, her. Adele. What's up? Rachel Riley, best player in the world. Coach, should we sign her? Yeah, he said sign her. Coach said cut from the same cloth. Cut from the same cloth. There was a David Moyes. Cut from the same cloth with whoever else came out. All cut from the same cloth. Rachel Riley. Alex? Sir Alex? Yeah, cut from the same cloth. Man, look at Rachel Riley stats. Next level, guys. So listen, we lost yesterday because of Rachel Riley. Because it's like we are in the fucking twilight zone. We don't really know what the fuck is going on. And actually, this is a good point. So Greenwood, I tell you, bro, his problem with him, he won't have his stamina there. But I think you should
Yep.
just bring him. I don't care. I mean, let him work the fuck up. You know what I mean? And the latest news was apparently now they want to make a U-turn and tell him they don't want him to stay, which is supposed to be today because it's 48 hours. So 24 hours yesterday, maybe another 12 hours time, maybe that news will come up.
Yeah, maybe in this evening, lah, our time. That news that you shared, that one is speculation, is it?
Which one, bro?
The U-turn.
Oh, apparently from sources. So there's a Twitter follower and all that the ones that I follow him. So whenever he tweets something, tweets it as a
Ah,
source. So since I trust the sources, I was like, oh fuck, earlier. So apparently club
damn
planning to
early, man.
do a
Because apparently he's already training with the first team, right?
yes on the not with the first team on the side in the ground, but on the side he's not training the first team. He doesn't
But
know their formation strategy and all that.
mm, mm, mm.
He doesn't there. Wait, hang on, guys. We look again. Fuck, Rachel Riley.
Let's look at the touches.
Rachel Riley had oh fuck, man.
Look at that all over the pitch, man.
Check out how many saves she did, bro. She was a keeper also, right? Just see
Yeah,
how many
man.
saves she did.
Whew.
Fuck. So compact.
Mhm.
She could run from this goalpost to the other goalpost and save the goal.
It's all her, man.
It's all Rachel Riley. It's like, I think just give the World Player of the Year, FIFA Player of the Year right now to Rachel Riley. Right, look, man, I think I want to reminisce a little bit, so because I don't know what the fuck to say, man. Like, reality is we're not ready to play the season. And there's a lot of questions, and you want to put it
Too
on
many
the
questions.
too many questions. Like, I'm thinking now, I just remember the Ahmad Diallo injury.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, wow, we need a striker now. Can you imagine if there confirm he start ahead of Marshall because he's fitter.
Mm-hmm.
He played conference, he's played more games, whatever the fuck, right? He'll come in
Tougher league.
tougher, correct. And he'll be tougher. So hey, there you go.
Mhm.
Heart rate, everything, fitness on check. He could play. If we Kobe Minor, no, like he only come on as a sub. But bro, remember you said Casemiro
Could
look fat, sorry.
Do you feel he looks fat?
No, I was looking at stomach whole night,
Fit lah.
the whole morning. Look
Or
okay.
maybe additional muscles lah.
Maybe, but why isn't he moving as well as he usually
Right?
does? Huh?
He looks sluggish. He looks very sluggish.
Is it because he doesn't know how Mount is playing?
I don't know.
Is it because Bruno maybe is a better positioner in that back spot when he played Wild Whitehorse or whoever the fuck else in that 10 compared to
But he
Mount?
should be able to play with players like that because he played with Cruz and Modric the last time.
But
Bruno-
don't compare Mount with them. Guys, can you give him a Guys, put L's in the chat, please. Jinsen comparing Mount with like he played with Modric and Cruz. Simply bantai ni.
Two
Hey,
L's become a W,
bro,
man.
bro, it's 1:35 p.m. now, not 11
That's the
o'clock like that.
cerebral shit going on, man. Cerebro.
Bro, what there he's thinking too much. Fucker. By the way, Junsen has special skill, psychic, but we'll talk about that in a special show. We'll do a special X-Men show. Don't do that. Look, my point is like, you think about it, Ma hasn't played in a long time. Suddenly jumping age is catching up, Casemiro 33. Okay. That's why we're paying him 300, 200,000.
Mhm.
Anyway, oh gosh, but you're right, bro.
Should we bring in
Yet,
Mabry instead?
ooh,
Since I mean, he's everything. He's almost like a a younger version of Casimiro. I don't know. I mean, he seems to be
younger
a
brother
better
Roy Keane.
someone that
I'm
have
going that
more
far,
bite,
yeah. Yeah.
more bite.
Bite. Oh.
Mount doesn't seem to have that at the moment. Maybe get him play a little bit second half coming in, play maybe
I
a little bit, change
You
it
know
up
what?
a bit.
I thought yesterday, like as usual, the second game in a row, more all the whole style of and the flow of
Mhm.
Manchester United was going through Bruno. I think while in Chelsea, Mount was maybe a lot more of an attacking player.
Mhm.
I feel maybe he cannot fit into the D. And while playing the D, now Casemiro is trying to fill in for the gaps that he does when he's caught off position.
Mhm.
I feel.
Because I was watching some of the tactical analysis, right? We are not professional tactician, but I was watching some of the tactical analysis. You can see that they show, right, when Casemiro, I mean, when the team is attacking, Casemiro is very wide open. Then when they counter, no one comes back to support him. So he's back there alone to cover for everything. When Mount is missing, Bruno is missing, and like I say, because now he's so sluggish, he couldn't cover a lot compared to what he did last season. So it's a bit more
Yeah,
questionable.
you know that first goal or second goal, the one when you said the left side.
Mm.
Sorry, first goal when the
Mm.
left side was Kosong, right?
Yep.
Garnacho was the one who didn't track back. Shaw was off position somewhere. Yeah,
Mm.
it was Garnacho. I remember the bloody fucking white hair. He
Yep.
was right in the middle of the field. Homeboy is already near the touchline. Yeah. There's no tracking back. What Matt say? Yeah, better younger. Bro,
Yep.
I'm Rabada. I don't want to like totally like jump on it. I mean, Junsen said in the previous show,
Mm.
I'm a bit. I mean, usually I don't give a fuck. Lah. Just say any life. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Right? Fuck. I
Mm.
mean, better people than me have been wrong. But I don't know why I don't want to jump 100%. Like
Not
I can
100% committed to who Amrabat can
to
be lah.
yeah, bro. You fucking nailed it.
Mm.
Because like these two games they showed me Premier League damn tough way.
Tough.
Fucking Wolves also we cannot play. Bro.
Which boils down to one question I want to ask as well. I mean, like, we look at Wolves, we look at Spurs, and we are being outplayed by a lot of players. And if teams like Wolves and Spurs can find players like that, why can't we?
That's the thing.
Why are we going for players like Mount? Is there a certain type of build that we were looking for? You see, like when okay, I mean, just digress a little bit. You see, like when the day I was watching this show, they were talking about Guardiola. How come? What happened compared to his 2008 Barcelona team, which have two of the shortest players in the center of midfield, to now their current Man City team, which have one of the most physical and technical center midfielders they have in City. So the thing is, Guardiola evolved from there. He knows that when he comes to the Premier League, he cannot rely on technical skills alone. He knows that the Premier League is tough. You're going to go to teams like Brighton or teams like Wolves or even Bournemouth or Sheffield United, but they're going to kick the shit out of you in the midfield. So he needs someone that's a bit more bigger and stronger. At the same time, still is able to do the technicalities of what he wants. So I think that's the reason why he got Rodri in. There's a few more other players that similar build, as in a bit more tougher, a bit more bigger. They are more physical, but at the same time, they are able to carry the ball, control the ball, pass the ball well. So he evolved into that. But looking at our team at the moment, I don't see that.
That's why you just summed it up. I think there's something wrong with the culture here. Something is going on. Like first half of the season, last season, so we didn't play that well. We had a few losses or so, but in second half we kind of kicked it up. We got Marcus Rashford to thank for that because he's on hot form. Everything is shooting to goal. Masuk pula. Before that, no form. So everything he shoots hits the goalkeeper or speculative shots. So there seems to be a problem with the culture. I think something's going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of unrest. And I think right now it's kind of hitting me 40 minutes into the show that the problem is with who's going to stay, who's going to leave. There might be a lot of uncertainty there.
Yes.
While I see
Maybe
the
that's the reason.
players, yeah, the players we bought are going all out because they know they're here for the long run. Like Mount, he's trying, but he's just not there. Casemiro not on a big paycheck, so maybe they're not going as hard as the previous season. There's maybe semangat turun a bit. And for the rest of them, they need to check themselves. Garnacho all need to get their head checked.
Yep.
I said, Anthony, no problem. I know you have an issue, no worries. And yeah, that's the problem. It's a culture problem, man. I think it's because who go, they don't know what the fuck, like why are these guys still here, man? Why is this
Mhm.
fella still here? Why is this fella still here? The press conference coach said Donny van der Beek and the other fella looking for something else. He said that what? So time for them to leave. Maybe I don't know, man. See, I got no answers. I'm
Yeah, I mean,
plucking at straws.
there's a lot of uncertainties at the club. I think that's the thing.
I'm like that dog. I'm like that dog. No, first I'm paying attention to you, bro. Suddenly something come there. Shit, it's a butterfly. Yeah, I'm
Squirrel.
fucking chasing squirrel. Fucking chasing. It's like I'm looking all over the place, for answers. And when you said that whole thing there, I'm thinking it must be the culture lah, because our guys know how to pass.
Hmm.
We did made passes, we didn't finish. And then when we down, seemed like we didn't have the answers to come up because whatever we were trying seemed to center from the back. Like I said, very nice the back yesterday. The backside, very nice. I love that passing.
It's a bit more solid now. Yeah.
I'm praising Onana for the first time, so y'all can clip it.
Hmm.
Tell me, oh shit, this guy's an asshole. Now he's praising them. The motherfucker who called me out that day can eat my shit, bitch. Come here. Now I'm praising him. Where are you? You called me out that day, right? I'm here, motherfucker. Now I'm praising Onana. I'm giving him his flowers, bitch. Come give me a like and a sub, motherfucker.
Hmm.
Bitch ass. So how? Every game things change, man.
Yep.
But for us became worse lah.
Change for the worst. That's the worst thing, man.
I tell you, you know what? I am Ten Hag still thinks he's in the Dutch league. The midfield.
Apparently, they are looking at Gravenberch also. Gravenberch. Remember when
Yeah,
he's
I like the guy.
yeah.
I saw
But
when
he's not
he,
getting
he,
any
he
game
can't
time
get any
for
game time.
Bayern.
Sorry, Bayern too solid.
Really?
Bayern too solid. Look at the striker Leroy Sané. I saw that day the first game. I wanted to see Keane play. Look at how Leroy Sané finished. He
Okay,
knows
easy,
how far to go inside the goal to hit to get the ball just to trickle into the corner. That's form. Rashford doesn't have that now. Oh, Remba like for high lah. Give me a goalkeeper. There one time he tried that chip, right? Goalkeeper saved it. Nice. I was thinking, wow, Salah then means I'm just thinking. If a better fella there, because Salah is very good at the chip, he for me is the trademark for the chip goal. He's world class lah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was just thinking more classier striker there would have chipped it, maybe being the goal, maybe use his left leg instead of the right. You know what I'm saying?
You know, at this moment, who we need?
We need Vin Mr. Right. No, I don't know.
I think we need Ibrahimovic. A younger one. Maybe in his early 30s.
That would be the shit.
That will
That would be
give
the
us
shit.
so much character.
Nobody will jump higher than
Yeah.
him. Nobody will out muscle him. We need two fellas.
Because we need someone. Okay, I think at this very moment, we don't have a match winner. As in someone that single-handedly could change the game. You see, if we want to compare back to a lot of big teams, let's just look at City since they are now the top team.
Hey, just hold on for a second. Sir Alex talking to Matthew there here. See, he's saying hello to Matthew. Matthew, he's saying hello to you. Turn around. Matthew, turn around. Matt, turn around. Matt, he's saying hello to you. Oh shit, he walked off. Fuck. Matt, Matthew, turn around. Say hello. What's up? Hold on, coach. He's talking to his fans. See the picture there? Cousin Matthew Roy. Yeah, go ahead.
I lost my chain of thought. Okay. I was saying, look at City. In their team, can you name me at least two match winners in the team? The players that can create something out of nothing.
Something out of nothing. Rodri and I love Rodri, man. Best player in their team. And leave De Bruyne out, huh?
Can
Leave De Bruyne out. Then it's Julian Alvarez.
you see? Immediately you can think of two players, right? Arsenal?
something out of nothing.
Mm.
Saka, fuck, because now he's got that left foot, can shoot from long range. That day,
Damn.
woo! Last
Damn.
season he scored one against us already. Then he almost scored a second one.
Yep.
Lucky we saved, but we still lost. So Saka is now somebody who can do something out of nothing. The other, I only got one name, bro.
Martinelli,
I don't
Odegaard.
want to put him because he's memang a winger. I don't want, because they're always passing the ball to him. Something out of nothing. Martin doesn't have a shot. Saka. If I want to put somebody else, Odegaard the playmaker. He's not. Who's the striker? Nkunku and Ketia now.
Nketiah and Jesus.
Then I'll only leave it at one guy in Arsenal.
At least there's still one, right? Someone that, when the times are tough, they are able to drag the team out of the darkness, you see. At the moment, in this one, last season, we know that either Rashford or Bruno will be able to do that.
Casemiro, if he
there are
right
times
spot.
here. But from yesterday, there's nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe the closest one, Varane.
Oh yeah, man, he's getting those headers nice, huh?
Right? Second game in a row
Mount
around
seems
the
to be
same.
targeting him. Yeah.
Yeah. The second game in a row that, he's winning the header and he hit the post, right?
Yeah. I noticed all the corners yesterday was set piece tailored for Varane. I'm like,
Varane and Casemiro. You notice two of them running at the same time?
Mm,
It's these two because we know these two can jump.
that's right. Very nice.
So-
Very nice.
Like you see, a lot of top teams. I don't want to talk about Liverpool. Yeah, shit at the moment also. I don't want to let the Liverpool fans ride on all this also. But you look at the moment, right? We don't have that at the moment. That spark is gone. Last season, the second half of the season, we know that there's that magic, But these two games, no magic. I don't know what happened. Like you say, maybe
bro.
it could be the external factors. Not even footballing matters anymore. It could be the external factors that's impacting us.
I'm worried about that. Look, I hope for this next game we can pick it up a little bit. We've already said what kind of changes we want to see, and let's hope we get this shit on
Yep.
right, man. Like I've listened to what the coach had to say, and he said first half good, second half didn't step up, quality not there, pressing not there, all that, and a lot of the pundits are slamming him for it. I think time for him and his crew to think outside the box a little bit.
Yep.
And yeah, fuck man, my bro, no flow lah today. My
mean,
talking also
yeah.
like the menu player last night.
Yep.
Okay,
The only thing we had is a disagreement, just like the menu players as well among each other.
I love it. Finally we're doing something that I'm awake, man. Like this. This is how we should do it. This is how we should do it every goddamn week. We're learning outside the comfort box.
Yep.
Outside of the comfort box is where all progress happens. Manchester United needs to do the same thing. You need to get out of the comfort zone, do things that are unorthodox in order for us to try and get a win, because whatever method Ted is trying to do with the discipline is not working. So take a page from this channel. Guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. You are the best
you all.
afternoon show. I see this now about 6-7 fellas.
Like and subscribe.
Timing is right. And remember, it is Rachel Riley's fault. Thank you all so much.